I'm setting up an online business for the very first time, and I'm going to document all of it, warts and all. Hey sisters, it's Wendy, the Brainy Biscuit here. So brainybiscuit.com is a brand new venture for me. It's a brand new business. And 14 weeks ago, I set this business up. So what I thought was I would actually document the whole process, everything I've done along the way. So not just talking about what I could do or talking about what I have done, actually show you the process, warts and all. And I must admit, at the time, I didn't know what I didn't know. So maybe you'll see my confidence ebbing and flowing throughout this series as I have highs and lows. So you don't know what you don't know. So this video was recorded approximately 14 weeks ago, and it's the first stage in the process to developing Brainy Biscuit. You probably will have a laugh. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you learn something from it. Hello. I'm Wendy, the Brainy Biscuit from brainybiscuit.com, and I have decided to set up an online business. So I'm going to document every single stage of the way. My hope is that you will find this useful and amusing, and if it inspires one other midlife lady to give it a go, I think it will be a job well done. So I've no idea at this point what the future holds. I'm doing some planning, so I'm hoping to get somewhere. So I thought I would talk to you about the very first steps for this brand new business and what I'm going to be doing. So really, this is just about week one. So what have I done this week to set up brainybiscuit.com? Well, it's a bit of a hack because I actually had the website name already. And yes, I can do a little piece on where to buy website addresses from if that's useful to you. But week one, I knew I was going to be called brainybiscuit.com, and I knew I wanted to talk to midlife ladies, probably about business. So that happened over last week. This week I've decided to go for it, so you're probably expecting a video with helpful hacks as to how to be an Instagram princess and how to be a Twitter twerp. No, a Twitter aficionado, superhero, whatever they are. When actually what I'm going to talk to you about is I have done some grunt work this week. So this week I decided that actually I needed to look at, in corporate terms, I'd suppose you call it vision and values. In our terms, it's what am I going to do, to whom, to when, all of that kind of thing. So as you can see, I'm perfectly prepared at this point. I've got a few notes. I promise going forward, I will be much more organised, but I did promise you a warts and all video vlog. Anyway, okay, so week one, what have I done? Well, what I've done this week is I have decided what the business actually is. What is the purpose of this particular business? What can I do, make, etc.? You know, what will make me some money? So I've had to go back to basics. So if we think about some of the areas I've needed to explore this week. So first thing is I wanted to do something I enjoyed, something I really enjoyed. So did I love it? I wasn't getting this business involved in anything that I didn't absolutely love. And I seem to love talking to camera. We'll find out how well I do that going forwards. And I also have a passion for midlife ladies like me, in as much as I want to help them feel better about themselves, because I know how bad I've felt in the past and how low I can feel, and I've still got to make a living, and you've still got to put your best face forward every day, ladies. So, you know, do I love it? Yes, and what do I want to do? It's going to be with my silver sisters here. So I suppose that's, do I love it and am I great at it? Well, I actually do have a lot of skills in terms of business. I have run a lot of businesses, I've worked a lot of jobs, and I've had a lot of good things and a lot of failures, and I've learned a lot, and I'd like to stop somebody else making the mistakes I made. That's not to say I'm not going to make a whole host of mistakes doing this. Okay, well then the next thing is, does the market actually want what I've got to sell? So if I'm going to talk to midlife ladies about stuff, what is it? And I think that midlife ladies do want to be more confident, and they do want to run side hustles, small businesses. They want to get out there. They don't want to fade into the background anymore. And looking online, there's an awful lot of stuff about female entrepreneurs and females in business, but there doesn't seem to be anything targeted at someone who's coming out of their life the other side. So the kids have left home, or they're at full-time education. You know, your parents are a bit of a burden to you now in the nicest possible way. You've got responsibilities with them. You've still got to walk the dog, go to work, do all the housework, and you do want to do something else. You want to run your own side hustle. So I couldn't find anything for someone like me out there who wanted to do that. So that seemed like a really good idea. So I wanted to check that the market needed it, and I think there is a niche. There's certainly lots of talk about midlife ladies and lots of talk about entrepreneurship. So stick those two together, think we might have a plan. Now, all of that's great, but I need to get paid for this. Yes, it's a passion, but I actually need to make some money at this at the end of the day. So will I get paid for this? Can I get paid for talking to you guys? Well, if I looked at some of my other passions, decluttering and other bits and bobs, do you know what? I probably couldn't. But I do have skills as an entrepreneur. So I believe that by sharing these skills, I can probably get paid for helping others. So those are the things that have been important to me. Now, where all of these things meet, so something you love, something you'll get paid for, something you're good at, and something the market needs, right slap bang in the middle of that is the juicy bit in the middle. If you can find something that hits all of those 4 criteria, then you've probably got a good business. And that's what I've spent this week working out. So as the weeks go forward, we'll have to put this to the test. That's what I've done this week, and I really hope to see you again next week.